The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
a lot of things were wrong with that shot. The Phalostes was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Yeah, I have heard, Puck, about mods where all of the voices are just, all of the stats are turned up to maximum. It is apparently not a very fun playthrough because there is so much goddamn dialogue in this game that you never get anywhere. It is just like every single thing is just like you get one line of dialogue and then like 3 things that have a comment on it on every line. Make them play at the same time. Yeah, his actual mental state.
Oh my god. That was so many types of wrong. Who taught Four Eyes to shoot? Whip up a grueling training regimen for him right now. Beat the man into him. Go, go, go.
Okay, let's cool it on the Four Eyes stuff.
Idiot! Asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Oh, are we going full coach physical instrument here? Content. What the hell's wrong with you, Sally? You need to square your shoulders.
I think you have your sports mixed up there, officer. Squaring my shoulders has nothing to do with this.
Bitches fighting.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Maybe try again?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Damn, I should have done it.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Oh, wait.
Take his gun and show him how to use it.
Everything in me is telling me to do it.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
That happened one time.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana pointer. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
All right, feel the weight.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, an A9 Armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm.
Back when I had one.
It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
All right, point.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Close left eye.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the evening light. as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Hey, shut up. I feel like this won't help. That will also not help. Jesus Christ.
What? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
That didn't help. But at least it didn't hurt. That's what I was afraid of. All right. Let's go 7. Let's go.
The buckle explodes.
Oh, it actually was a 7.
Coming loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
God damn it.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right.
This fucking game, man. Whew. No regrets. No regrets.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
RCM! RCM! RCM!
Ace is high.
Kim's into it.
You could add an ace's low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Let's go for it. He's totally not gonna follow up.
The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect.
It probably ain't.
Chill. It's gonna connect.
Okay.
But then it does, and with furious precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave an ace's low hanging.
My boy! Let's go!
I knew these guys were f***ed.
Alright. I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. What now?
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. No, it's rough, man.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something deep inside it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
The what now?
Yes. The 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I can't say I'm fully satisfied with that part. We should search for prints, maybe.
I tried to do that and I quit. I quit police work and went to live under a bridge.
2. Initial examination of the victim. We were pretty good in our efforts, and the autopsy will provide another chance. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, this stinks.
Do we have like a doctor for this?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
That's honorary?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank. Mine is Lieutenant Detective, unfortunately. I can't tell you how tired I am of this corpse.
He is growing truly tired of it. It's not merely moodiness. His tolerance limit is near.
I don't think I'm a detective.
With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station would not have assigned you to this case otherwise.
Alright, here's your gun. I can't be trusted with it.
In the meantime, we should locate the representative of the logistics company. My preliminary information suggests the Wild Pines have sent a strike negotiator to wrangle back control from the union. I bet she has a fresh perspective to offer us. Since we've already talked to Everhart in the harbor, that interview is done, for better or for worse.
Is this the list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go. We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid the cafeteria manager for damages, and I don't have enough for it.
You should take care of that, then.
I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
But Hobo Cop, though!
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Hang on, you said you wanted a break. I just was taking a look. We don't have to do this right now, man. Hello, sir.
Can I help you?
Here's your key back. I broke the lock on it anyway.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Could someone on your staff have put them in there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her.
Can you?
I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else has keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container, despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Were you sleepwalking or in a fugue
I
state?
think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
I can't refute that. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
About that money I know. I need a drink.
Yes. Have you got it?
Can we come to some sort of arrangement for tonight?
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Let's... Kim, help.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and...
And?
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hey, I still have my key.
Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measures.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Why does everyone in this town know I'm halfway dead? Because before I drunk myself into a nuclear stupor that I lost my memory from, I've actually been in this town for a couple of days prior to this game starting, and also I think it's pretty much just clear from looking at me. This conversation just not going anywhere.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's
Game?
cold?
Everything is just a game to you, isn't it?
I will break that goddamn door down!
Oh, wonderful. Try to do that. I'll have to call you an ambulance. Not until you...
All right.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
I saw another thing!
Another thing. Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
What's behind it, though?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably.
Oh, wait, no, now I'm legitimately interested.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you want to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
I think you should know what's behind the doors and the places you manage.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Bye. So you said the motor carriage, then. Am I gonna sleep in your car? It'll probably smell very bad. Where is your car? There it is.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Yo! Kim's got spinning rims?
Honestly, that sounds like an amazing physics demonstration.
What do you mean you confiscated him?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
Is that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
All right, Kim. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. You want to put them on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool!
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
Don't say anything.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
You said something about a pawn shop?
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I was considering it for a moment. No, I won't do it. Hobo Cop doesn't need to sell your shit. Wouldn't be right.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then, come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
Kim, why you gotta be like that? Why you so right, though? Yeah, nothing says everything is fine. Nothing says everything's fine here. Like a bunch of containers labeled humanitarian aid being sold. Oh god, electrochemistry doesn't need any more help. I do have some things that I picked up that I can sell.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Let's look at all of them.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This looks like Renee.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Fair.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are painted a bit too brightly, I suppose.
What about the one in rags?
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Yeah, that's about right. That's how it all goes.
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It is impossible to win against the cohorts of capital. Ask my friend Gart, whose bitch it made me.
Okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
Okay, but where's a cool one, though? Show me a cool one. I gotta find a cool one.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
The who?
The Headless
Literally
Phone
who?
Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
Uh-huh.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I don't think I need that one. I'm supposed to be saving money right now.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Helmdall burning.
That's a Rad Man from Helmdall t-shirt you've got there.
Hell yeah, man. I don't usually carry printed tees, but this one was just pure exemplar.
We got a lot in common. I'm a big fan, too.
I wouldn't go so far as to say that I'm a fan, but I do think the Helmdalaman saga is an integral part of our shared reality.
Yeah, sure.
Most people don't think that the man from Helmdale really existed, but they're wrong.
You know what? I'm gonna tug on that thread.
I mean, even if the man from Helmdale didn't exist before the adventure novels, the stories have made it so that he has. It's simple, really.
That's not how fiction works.
Okay.
You sound skeptical. It's not that complicated. All that's required is a more robust understanding of cause and effect.
No, but
Besides, I've been to Kotla. Though not quite as far north as the Helmdall, and watched northern lights travel across the sky. Very unique, energetic tides there.
What does that have to do with anything? Are you about to sell me a healing crystal?
Stop talking about this nerd stuff. It will make you weedy. Buy the damn shirt already. It's powerful.
Sniff it.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
That's what it should smell like.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Yeah, fair.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
All right, calm down, Aaron Rodgers. How much you selling this for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
Couldn't you give it to me for free then?
But why?
Cause Helmdall's a superstar. I'm a superstar. It's perfect. It just fits.
I suppose that makes sense, yes. Please go ahead and take it. Welcome to Helmdall.
It does? Really? Fuck yeah, let's go! Take that stupid tie off. Take the jacket off too. This is us now. Let's go. Let's go. That's all I need. Physical instrument go up. Shivers go up. Authority, it says it goes down, but it goes up. I do want the other stats though. I hate that they get in the way, but like I do actually need those. Straight up can't believe we just got that for free. That's fucking crazy.
Streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a fucking streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Let's look at it.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
I kinda like it. It's kinda neat. How much? How much?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
And fuck off.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
You out of your mind?
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
What do you mean?
Well, there are the cost of removal and rewiring.
Half-light is the part of your psyche that seems to be driven by like animalistic reactive. Here we go. It's fucking animal instinct.
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Okay, I don't need to know any more about that. I do not have... Definitely don't have 700
The
real.
boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels.
See more.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
About this, this machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Could I use this in police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play
I
a
might...
tape.
What if there's evidence on a tape? Does it work?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres. Even though I don't really like music.
You what, mate?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
Shameful how insufficient the police presence is in these parts.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Who are your customers usually?
Criminals.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
I'm looking at 3. And I don't know... Are we being snobby? Are we flirting with him? Are we trying to give him, like, a secret code? Let's just say it's a nice collection.
It keeps me entertained.
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe.
Hello, electrochemistry.
Entertained. He might be high. If he is, on what?
Are you high and what are you on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street. A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it me? It's really warm in here.
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
Huh. That's cool. I thought it was weird that we just got he just gave the t-shirt away for free. No judgment, just curious. Probably did loads of shit before I lost my memory.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Oh. He's actually on it for radiation sickness.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
Radioactive cleanup must have sucked.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment, and early deaths. Cancer mostly. And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
This feels like an allegory for Chernobyl.
No one's. Everyone's. A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What do you think is going to happen?
Tell me about the Emergency Relief Brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
I wasn't expecting this much sympathy.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Are you telling me that it's the communists again? Fuck.
The cleanup happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but...
Damn, thanks for that.
I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You might be able to aid the investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
About the hanging.
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Yeah, it's true.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
About the Wild Pines rep?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
Have you met them?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we...
That's all I got.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
You happen to have any guns? Like, ones that might have belonged to a cop?
Someone
for
else
no reason?
came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Let's get ready on that morale heal.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Was the buyer a policeman?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry. She must be one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
I can't believe you rolled with that. Do you know where?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Have people from the Union?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it.
Oh boy!
They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Well, let's talk about something
Of
else.
course.
I'd like to sell
Let me
something.
have a look.
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Are you sure? I have this really cool t-shirt.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
A photic path, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Well, that's not gonna be enough.
Another time, perhaps.
Let's just ask.
You said you'd done it before, yeah?
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
I haven't?
If you say so. Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
I don't plan on taking this, but it could be a useful item for later. Wait. By take, do we mean as an item, or do we mean into our veins? Let's
I
pump the
respect
brakes
your
on
decision,
that.
Officer. What else can I help you with?
Oh, this is actually... Oh, this is incredible, actually. These are all the white checks. These are all the white checks that I failed before. I didn't know you could do that. That's wild. Oh god, it's hard to find that door.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Do it anyway.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Harder!
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Okay, let it go.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Pull it again!
You pull the lever. Nothing happened. A spring brings... Wasn't there a sign?
The lever! I was thinking it, but I was still not prepared. I thought maybe I could finagle some shenanigans at the pawn shop, because I knew I had a couple of things that were a little bit...
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
I have something here we could sell.
Transporting closure. Regular people just call it...
All right,
the
let's have the conversation
I
again.
confiscated this for a little while back.
I
The
appreciate
lieutenant
your help.
nods as you take the spinners.
I knew I had stuff to sell, I just didn't know how much or how much it would help. And then I was like, maybe I can get like a bonus or something. Or I can ask pawn shop dude for some help. But then the description on the shot put ball was like, don't sell the shot put ball, maybe it's useful for something.
Hello, hello.
And
Let
it
me
wouldn't
know
have
if I can-
Yes,
it wouldn't have
we'd
been
like to
enough
sell these hubcaps.
enough anyway, so
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop. Gone forever.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
no.
Another time, perhaps.
I'm displeased with this outcome. But Kim doesn't like it either.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it?
I have your money.
Well,
here.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow. The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
I'm good, thanks. Me and my pry bar and my bag of empty cans. Going upstairs.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
All right, let's do that.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Oh, I can't. That's fine.
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
Hang on. I'm looking for a place to... Oh, no. All right. We'll go through this conversation, then we'll call it a night. I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
What? Oh! Wait, huh? Oh, something bugged. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we broke it. Well, now I guess we're reloading the save regardless.